Hey everyone, RetroWeb here. If you watched one of my older videos, I went off on the Combat Pack 2 for Mortal Kombat X. I talked a lot of bad stuff about it. I didn't think really any of the characters were going to be all that good. And boy, was I wrong. Combat Pack 2 was one of the better ones. A little bit better than Combat Pack 1, I think. But I'm going to analyze the characters, and I'm going to sort of try to redeem what I said about them by saying something good about them. First, Baraicho. I don't really play as Baraicho a whole lot, but I've went up against him, and people who actually know how to use him can pull off some really sick combos. I know that he is an incredibly fast character, but again, I don't really use him. Um, in my old video, I talked about how I thought that they would maybe try to make his attacks a little more mature, and I was pretty happy to find out that they didn't. He still has all of his old funny, gas jokes and all that moves, but yeah, Baraicho was a really good character. Second was I think was the alien xenomorph. I think was the second one I talked about. I thought at first that it wasn't going to be good. I mean, I was interested in the variations, but I didn't really think that mixing a xenomorph with a Tarkatan was going to be all that awesome. Mainly because I really liked Baraka, and not seeing him in here and knowing that they're not going to bring him in because of Alien, that made me pretty upset, and that's kind of the reason I didn't like Alien. But Alien turned out to be my favorite out of the pack. I really like his Tarkatan moves, having all of those, old classic, like, slices and all that, and all of his old classic moves from the other Mortal Kombats in the Xenomorph. That was really, really cool. His fatalities were alright. That's one thing weird about Combat Pack 2 is the fatalities in it weren't very, they weren't very good in my opinion. They sort of lacked in shock factor, but that's for a different video. Next, Leatherface. Again, I don't really play as Leatherface a whole lot, but he turned out to be a pretty good character. I've went up against him a lot, and I've played as him a few times, but not very often. He can pull off some pretty fast combos. He's a pretty fast character. In his different variations, he's pretty well balanced in his other variations. And then the last character was Triborg. I knew that they were going to implement the different, like, cyborg characters into different variations. Some people thought that they would have it to where, you just switched up mid combat, but I don't know. I knew that it wouldn't be that. But still, that's off the topic. Smoke, the Smoke variation was awesome. We haven't seen Cyborg Smoke since, I think, Deception, maybe. But that was really cool, and he turned out to be a really good character. Cyrax and Sector both played just like how they used to. Both were amazing. And Cyber Sub-Zero was a great addition. Well, that's all I have to say about this, guys. Thanks for watching.